Hey guys, Mark Lyon here, Lion Horses. Today I got hopefully a little tip for you. So anybody that knows me knows that organization is not one of my strong suits, but I've been trying to work on that. It's something that I've really wanted to work on getting better at, and so I've worked on it those last couple of years, and it's been getting better. So I found a few tips that have helped me really in staying organized, and one of them is, a set of boxes. I used to have a bunch of black and yellow totes, those ones you can buy at Home Depot or Lowe's, and I keep my stuff in there, and that's pretty good. I didn't like them if you stepped on them, they would break, and so I was stepping on them all, and you break one, and kind of was a pain in the neck. So anyway, a few years ago, they came out with this pack out system. This is Milwaukee's brand. Rigid has one. I think there's a couple other brands that have a system that you can kind of lock everything together, and it's kind of a whole storage system, tool system. Anyway, this is Milwaukee's. They had a sale on it, and I was like, that's pretty nice. And so I bought a couple of them. And warning, it's a little bit like a drug dealer. Like the first one or two you buy, it's like pretty good, and then all of a sudden it's a habit, and you can't break it because there's just a new one. And so be careful when you're shopping if you're like me and like tools and stuff, because it's a little addicting. But I've got quite a few of them now. I think I probably have the whole set. Anyway, so that's what really helps me stay organized. So this is my tool or my tack room back here. And so I've got some saddles. I've got some saddles hanging on the door. I got my bridles, halters, everything hanging in here. Pretty organized. I really like it. But for all that little stuff, that knick-knack stuff, I use these pack outs. So in the bottom is my vet box. I've got my bandages, stuff for maybe abscess, packing feet, all the stuff you might need to doctor one if he really gets injured. Okay, above that is more medicine. That's more drugs. That's butbanamine. I keep some extra wormer in there. I keep surgical staple gun for the horses, some sutures, lidocaine if I need to stitch something up. Just all my drugs for like doctoring cattle. All that kind of stuff stays in there, along with the syringes and sutures and anything else I need. So that's kind of that drugs. Now the next set up there, it's a set of drawers, and so each one of those is a drawer, which is really nice. Something that came out I think last year, and I finally got one of those, and I really like it. They are like the bottom ones, leather strap and some little buckles and this and that and some rings, just stuff that I might need to repair a saddle with, some screws. Next one up is all my farrowing equipment. So I've got my shoe and hammer, rasp, nippers, clinchers, all that kind of stuff in the next one. Above that one is, I think there's some buckles and screws and this and that and the other thing, just a bunch of kind of miscellaneous stuff. Above that, there are three stuff that's got like, it's got Chicago screws, it's got rivets, it's got just a whole bunch of just miscellaneous stuff that I might need when I'm out for a little while and need some parts for this and that. I keep up some extra whip crackers, whip poppers in there. Just a whole bunch of stuff. So it keeps it from kind of getting cluttered up. I can just pick out whichever one. The nice thing about these is they can come out, so you can that whole thing's actually, the bottom one actually has wheels on it, so you can take the whole stack out, put it in your tack room, and when I'm somewhere for a while, if I'm spending a month or something somewhere, I'll just take the whole stack into the tack room and it'll stay there, so it's nice. Otherwise I can just wheel it in there, leave it in the tack room, and then if I need something like a certain one of those boxes, I can just separate it from the rest of the pack. So I'll show you how that works. So they just come off there, just like that. So you can just separate any of those sacks and they lock in like that. Makes it really nice. I mean, it's pretty handy. Over here I've got it's a bracket that hangs on the wall that these little milk crate size boxes stay in. The top one's got all my grooming stuff. The bottom one's just got extra supplies and this and that in it. So makes it kind of nice to be able to just grab that box, pull it out, go do whatever I need to do. There's a extra hose in there. There's a nozzle for stuff like that. Spray for the horses, fly spray, all that, this and that and everything. So anyway, just one of those things that makes it kind of nice if you're organizing your tack room to have a spot where everything can go and keep organized. And like I say, it's a pretty cool deal. Like I say, there's lots of companies that make something that's similar. Rigid, I know, has got one. Yeah, there's several other companies that have them. But like you say, find something that works for you so you can get organized. Remember, we're all trying to be the person our horse deserves.